So it looks like you could probably face prison time of up to 3 years or more, as well as a €15,000 fine for reviewing pre-made retro video game handhelds. This is crazy. Let's get into it. So YouTuber Francesco Salicini, I'll leave a link to his channel down below in the description, Once We're Nerds, has been accused of basically promoting pirated material for those retro video game handhelds that he reviews. Not only that, the police called to his house, that's the Italian police, where they issued him a warrant and confiscated, I believe, up to 30 plus of his retro video game consoles. That is insane to me. Again, repeating myself here, but he's facing up to 3 years in prison and a €15,000 fine, and potentially having his social media channels taken down. Now, obviously, he lives in Italy, I live in Ireland, and for those that are abroad, we obviously have different laws. Yes, we might live in the EU, but the laws are significantly different. Culturally, everything is completely different. So the law he's alleged to have broken was a law from 1941, Article 171. The law is basically for copyright protection and neighboring rights. And the law is, let me kind of break it down for you guys, is the unlawful duplication and distribution. The law makes it illegal to, for profit, unlawfully duplicate, reproduce, import, distribute, sell, or publicly show. That is key. Publicly show cinematographic or audiovisual works. This includes works intended for television broadcast. Now, I know it doesn't say anything about retro video gaming or anything like that because it was from 1941. However, I'm wondering, are they going after him for showing pirated content on his channel? The laws are very strict in Italy. I'm not going to act like I know exactly everything that's going on over there, but I'm just going to assume here from now on, okay, and play a bit of devil's advocate. I just want to make that clear. I'm assuming, and I'm playing a bit of devil's advocate. I'm assuming that they are wondering, has he profited? Has he made money off showing pirated material? Ad revenue? Has he been paid by these people to review these devices? Has he put down affiliated links? He claims he hasn't. And when I did check out his channel, there are links on where to buy these devices. However, the ones I looked at, unless you guys can spot one, if you do, put it down in the comments down below. The ones I looked at do not come preloaded. It's just the device itself. And according to Francesco, in his defense, it's just reviewing. It's not promoting or advertising. He's just reviewing the device itself. But when it comes to the law, the legality issue, I'm assuming they're saying, yes, but you're showing pirated material. There's no way you own all those games. That's my assumption. They're going to say, where did you get the ROMs? Where did you get them? You didn't, you know what I mean? You didn't dump every one of your games. You definitely must have downloaded them, or the company gave you this. That's what I'm assuming. Again, I'm trying to think as I'm recording this. I think the issue is the micro SD cards. I don't believe the issue is the device itself. It's the fact he has a micro SD card full of pirated material. That could be the issue. Again, is that you're advertising it, you're showing it off, and it would encourage people to download illegal ROMs more. So it looks like we've got an update to this story. I was about to wrap the video and I said I'll take a look to see if there's been an update, because the audio you just heard I recorded the other day. So as of the 24th of July, there is an update to this story. So he is also being accused of importing and selling some of these devices. While he does mainly review them, he has sold a few of them that he had on hand to who it doesn't matter. Maybe friends, maybe family members, maybe a subscriber. He sold them, but they all contained the pirated material, which is a massive no-no in his country, especially with their strict copyright laws. But that's not all. He's also being accused of posting links on where to download ROMs and BIOS files. Now, I have no way of fact checking this. However, an Italian YouTuber, I believe he's also a lawyer, pointed this out in his video. I'll leave a link to his channel down below in the description. But as you can see here, if you scroll down in the video description, you'll see something here in Italian which says where to find ROMs, as well as down the bottom there you'll see BIOS files. Now, I can't verify if that link to his website showed you where to download ROMs, because it's all been changed according to some people since, but I'm assuming he might have done that. And if he did, I think that's also against YouTube's terms and conditions, posting links on where to download pirated content or even pirated material. Even if you link your own website, it's kind of, I believe, a no-no for YouTube. So it's a completely different story from what we first thought it was. Just to recap, we did think it was a guy who just reviewed retro video game handhelds that came with these micro SD cards. Not all of them did, and obviously he got the files himself and just reviewed the system. But now it's looking like he sold some of these systems as well as told people where to download ROM files and BIOS files. Much different from what we first originally thought it was. So let me know what you think down below in the comment section. If you like this video, let me know, and if you want, give me a like and a subscribe. And as always, thanks so much for watching.